Djerba is home to around 1,300 Jews, and Ghriba is an essential feature of Jewish life on Tunisia's largest island. According to ancient accounts, the synagogue's construction dates back to the high priest's escape following the destruction of Solomon's temple by the Babylonians under Nebuchadnezzar II in 586 before Christ. The high priests carried a door and a stone of the destroyed temple. Thus, the synagogue links the Jewish diaspora to the sole sanctuary of Judaism. In modern times, the local Jews are distinguished by their dress, which includes a black band around their pants, which signifies the destruction of the temple. We want to understand and appreciate the Bible's history. One of the most explicit links from the Old World to the New World was when the people of Mulek sailed across the Atlantic to Zarahemla after the horrific burning of the Temple of Solomon. Let's take a closer look at Djerba, Tunisia's largest island, when, in late March 1943, America, under the leadership of General Patton, defeated the Germans at El Gueter in Tunisia. The victory was morale-boosting. It proved to the enemy, the British, and the Americans that the U.S. Army could fight and beat the Germans. At the same time, during the German occupation of Tunisia, the Nazis stole a large amount of gold from Jewish people on the island of Djerba. They shipped the gold to Corsica, an island between the coasts of France and Italy, but it allegedly sank on its trip from Corsica to Germany. This rumored treasure is often known as Rommel's gold, named after a Nazi general who led campaigns against the Americans and British in North Africa, even though Rommel probably wasn't involved with this particular theft. In any case, the legend has motivated both real and fictional treasure hunters. In Ian Fleming's 1963 James Bond novel On Her Majesty's Secret Service, 2 divers are supposedly killed while searching for Rommel's treasure. Rommel's Africa Corps is alleged to have taken 6 steel boxes with 450 pounds of gold bars from the Jewish population on the island of Djerba during the German occupation of Tunisia in 1943. This gold could have been a ransom payment to keep the Germans from taking the Jews off of Djerba. The gold was shipped to Corsica by the Nazis in a U-boat, which allegedly sank en route from Corsica to Germany. If Rommel's gold were valued today at 450 pounds times 14.6 troy ounces times $2,000, it would be worth $13,140,000. For scores of generations, the Jews in Tunisia were goldsmiths. History references gold jewelry made by the Jews living on the island of Djerba. Djerba has more history than Rommel's gold. We are particularly interested in its history after the burning of the Temple of Solomon in 586 BC. There is much more to learn. Still, we believe that Djerba became a place of refuge for exiled Jews from Jerusalem, including Mulek, the last living son of Judah's last king, Zedekiah, who, in bronze chains, went to Babylon, where he died in captivity. Mulek fled Jerusalem as a child with his mother after his father was taken into captivity. The little king found protection with the Carthaginian Empire. That same ancient empire provided Mulek and his people with ships that sailed to Zarahemla in the heartland of America, on the west bank of the Mississippi River across from Nauvoo.